less cost and in less time, and ultimately to drive the economy forward.
4 years after becoming fully operational, the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway, or TPLEX, will extend further up north through the TPLEX Extension Project. TPLEX has proven to be a viable alternative route for travelers going to the Ilocos and Cordillera regions, cutting travel time between Tarlac City to Rosario, La Union from 3 hours to just 1 hour. Today, we are expanding this facility through the TPLEX Extension Project. The TPLEX Extension is a 59.4-kilometer, 4-lane expressway that begins from Rosario to San Juan, La Union. TPLEX Extension is divided into 3 segments. Segment 1 is from Rosario to Tubao. Segment 2 is from Tubao to Naguilian. And Segment 3 is from Naguilian to San Juan. Once completed, TPLEX Extension will reduce travel time between Rosario to San Juan from the current 90 minutes to just about 40 minutes. TPLEX Extension will help accelerate development plans of Ilocos and Cordillera regions by improving their access to Central Luzon and Metro Manila, facilitating faster access to trade, goods, and services. It will also unlock further growth opportunities for various sectors such as agriculture, tourism, logistics, and transportation, among others. The TPLEX Extension Project is made possible by the government's initiative to foster an environment where both public and private sectors can work together to build critical infrastructure projects through the Build Better More program.
The Department of Public Works and Highways is committed to continue to implement the Build Better More infrastructure development program consistent with the 8-point agenda of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
The planned expansion of infrastructure projects, I believe, would be possible if we continue to encourage the participation of the private sector in the development of our programs. Ang pagbangon ng ating bayan ay magpapatuloy pa. Hinihiling ko ang inyong tiwala at pakikiisa. Sa ganitong paraan, makakamtan natin ang ating tanging hangarin, ang maginhawa, matatag at panatag na buhay para sa lahat ng Pilipino.
At this juncture, may we invite the President, Secretary Bonoan, and Mr. Ang to please proceed on stage for the presentation of the signed concession agreement.
Mr. President, the Department of Public Works and Highways, the grantor, and San Miguel Corporation, the concessionaire, signed the concession agreement on July 3, 2024. This is in accordance with Republic Act 11966, or the PPP Code, following the 5 days after the receipt of the notice. When all conditions stated in the notice of award have been complied, the authorized signatories of the winning bidder and the head of the implementing agency shall execute the PPP contract. Hence, Your Excellency, we are presenting to you today the signed concession agreement for the TPLEX Extension Project.
Thank you, Secretary Bonoan and Chairman Ang.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you, Executive Secretary Luke Bersamin. Please take your seat. DPWH Secretary Manny Bunuan, and that's the proper pronunciation, by the way, of his name. It's not Bunuan, it's Bunuan. The proper Ilocano translation. The honorable members of the House of Representatives, San Miguel Holding Corporation, and our partner in the transformation of our economy, Chairman of San Miguel and CEO Ramon Ang, concessionaire of the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway T-Plex Extension Project, fellow workers in government, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. In 2022, we introduced our infrastructure program, building and expanding on the achievements of my predecessors. Build Better More is more than just a slogan. It is almost a battle cry. Our commitment to ensure that our motivation, our efforts, and our plans are fixed towards one crucial goal: the betterment of the welfare of the Filipino people. For if we aim to improve the lives of our people, it is not enough to build for the sake of building. The keywords are build and better, as it is also important to be strategic, to be focused in our pursuits to propel the nation's economy forward. With the signed concession agreement for the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Expressway, or T-Plex Extension Project, we are now witnessing another milestone that brings into fruition the Build Better More infrastructure program. The T-Plex Extension Project exemplifies our dedication to progress, the extension of our dreams, and the opportunities we want to give to our people. This almost 60-kilometer four-lane toll road, which will cost over 23 billion pesos, will extend the present terminus of the T-Plex from Rosario to San Juan in La Union. What does that mean? Remembering how the T-Plex became a driver of economic growth in central and northern Luzon when it was completed, we expect this extension to generate an even greater flurry of activity in Luzon. Once finished, this extension will reduce the travel time between Rosario and San Juan from the current 90-minute travel time to about 40 minutes, resulting in smoother and safer journeys for those who wish to go to La Union and the Ilocos and Cordillera regions. Aside from bringing in tourists and economic activities more quickly to the northern part of the country, it will also bring resources and food faster to the southern parts of Luzon. So we also expect it to forge value-adding partnerships among agriculture, industry, and tourism enterprises in the area as it links vital regional corridors and hubs. This will, of course, generate a significant number of decent jobs and more opportunities for all. With all these projections that we can look forward to, I wish to extend my appreciation to everyone involved, especially, of course, to San Miguel Holdings Corporation. You really have been a steadfast partner of the government through the years. Let us keep that partnership strong and vibrant. I expect nothing less than to see the same mark of quality that we have witnessed from your past endeavors. Not only are you embarking on another challenge of turning visions into reality, you're also leading a brilliant example of how the private sector can have a great impact on our country's development. Indeed, with more meaningful public-private partnerships like this, we can pursue and gain more for the benefit of the nation. Of course, DPWH and the other government agencies have been an important part for helping us shape this vision and slowly bring it to fruition. All stakeholders can expect that this government and its entire machinery will provide the necessary support to complete this venture. In turn, I appeal to San Miguel Holdings Corporation to complete the T-Plex Extension Segment 1 by 2028 and all other sections as scheduled to ensure that every person involved in this project, whether in the office or in the construction zone, will work with determination and integrity day in and day out. As I said earlier, Build Better More is more than just a tagline. Just as this project is more than another item to add to our list of accomplishments, it is a chance for each of us to build a Bagong Pilipinas that will bring comfort and prosperity to our people and the generations to come. May our collective efforts bring better roads and a more sustainable and progressive future for us all. A very hearty congratulations to all involved in this grand project, and I wish you all the success in the future. Maraming salamat po at magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. May we also invite the Executive Secretary, Secretary Bonuan, Secretary Balisacan, and Mr. Ang to join the President on stage. May we call on stage the government officials, concessionaire officials, legislative and local government unit officials. Concessionaire officials and other government officials, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. May we please call on stage concessionaire officials and other government officials. Implementing unit representatives, please stand by. Implementing unit representatives, please stand by. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Finally, may we call on stage the implementing unit representatives. Thank you. Please exit to your right. That ends our photo opportunity, and that concludes our program. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for gracing this momentous occasion. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.